All right, Grand Rising, everyone is Shay Seeking, and welcome back. So we are going to talk about cursing, right? Because there's some instance of speaking of cursing in the Bible, right? Or again, some people think that you should not, like again, you should not curse with the Bible, or like if you're under some type of, I heard somebody use an analogy like you can't curse with the scripture. It's like you go into a job interview and then, you're there and you're being reviewed or whatever and you're cursing or whatever. Well, let me just say one thing different. When we're talking about what I'm doing online for fun, as someone that does know the scripture, again and again, God knows my heart, my mind, my spirit, my soul. You know what I'm saying? The righteous, that I'm someone who is upright and righteous, someone who tells the truth, someone who is not, like I said, that has been washed, who has been made white or clean. All right. And someone who carries something within me, regardless of what's coming out of my mouth or the way it's interpreted. Okay. So again, I feel like, again, I'd rather have someone that maybe has a flaw of maybe in their fun time, because you think about it, people go to church all day. See, that's fake and that's phony to me. People go to church all day and then they don't cuss at church, but then they go home and so there's a time and a place for everything. There's a time for cursing and there's time not for cursing. But again, if somebody would keep it real and let somebody know that they're being reviewed for something, of course somebody can clean up their act. But if I'm doing something on my own, this is YouTube, I'm telling, I'm talking to you, and it's YouTube means you, right? So it's me talking to you again and doing something that I just enjoy doing here. This is not a job. I'm not getting paid. You know what I'm saying? This is just something that I'm doing. If somebody said, hey, we're choosing you to do this position or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you're under review or whatever, or we need you to do it like this or do it like that, then tell me that. All right. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got time for no games or nothing. I'm myself. I'm going to be myself. I'm not going to act to be some kind of way, but there's a time for, if say I was chosen to go on a news channel. Of course, I'm not going to talk this same way on a news channel, but I'm not going to deny this being myself, of somebody that talks like this when I'm talking amongst friends. That's what I look at. The people that walk with me on my channels and my platform, it's like we cool, we talking. This like a conversation that we were at my house or something, and we were having this conversation all together, and maybe laughing, drinking, or cursing, or something is going on. And we're talking. In 1 second. And so again, like I said, to judge somebody on that is just ridiculous to me. Okay, there's millions of people that go to church every Sunday and then they go home, and if we're talking about not having sex when you're or having intercourse or something like that when you're not married, then again, which sin is the greater sin? You see what I'm saying? Which sin is and there's also people in society that are using documents and spell works to kill off people or cut people off or abort people from being a nation and doing all these rotten things, right? These are the particular things that are worse than, I feel like, a couple of foul words coming out of somebody's mouth. All right. So again, we're going to go ahead and look at curse and see what it means. Right. So again, if I'm under review for something, hey, then let me know that. If not, then I'm going to do what I normally do in my spare time or my alone time. Right. There's people that go to church and they do all these things, but they might be a complete killer. You know what I'm saying? They may have murdered people. They may be in the mafia or something like that and just like off with motherfuckers' heads all day. You know what I'm saying? So like you can't sit there and try to judge somebody. That's like sneaky, cunning, low down, dirty stuff. Right. And then again, a lot of these feminines, I feel like a lot of these feminines, it's be like Betty Wright said, it's just that you know me and I don't know you. So again, the person that's in the world card energy, everything they're doing is being critiqued and talked about and, rumored and everything like this. And people are making their own assumptions about whatever and whatever, right? But then these other women that are with these masculines or spending time with them and dirtying up their energy and dirtying up their phallus, you know what I'm saying? These women are disgusting. They're cold-hearted. They're evil. They deal with spell work and all kind of disgusting things, okay? And they do horrible things to people, okay, behind the scenes or in the dark. But these are the people that's going to be accepted more than somebody that basically does what source wants them to do or does things righteously, right? And truthfully and honestly, right? And then the only thing that you can say is that in their spare time when they're talking amongst friends, they may curse. Come on now. That just sounds ridiculous to me. that it's somebody that is trying to create a generation of whores that sell their bodies for things like this. Now, again, like I said, it's somebody's choice. If somebody making a choice to do that for themselves, then hey, whatever they're gonna do, if it's legal or whatever, like I said, I mean, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. But like I said, you're trying to just pick the one thing that you could probably pick about me because I keep it too damn real. You know what I'm saying? And it's these women out here that are doing whole things like selling off children into, the sex trade and cutting off families and stuff like that to be in poverty. And there's bigger fish to fry. There's bigger things to be concerned about than that. There are people that are also manipulating people's minds with science and temperance and different and big pharma. There are people that are lying about everything with the history books and things like this. And you're worried about me saying some cuss words amongst my friends? No. Right? Even if I'm reading a biblical text, I try to keep it, but we're doing something else. We're also storytelling. This is a mixture between the ancestors and God, which God, the American gods were the gods. And I'm sorry. Again, I feel like some of my ancestors were like people that cussed and some of them didn't. So again, when I'm in that energy of the ancestors and I'm dealing with source, that's up for source to decide, not these people in society that can't keep it real about nothing. Everything they do is fake. Everything they do is fake. The stuff they talk about on mass media is fake. The way they sit there and dress and polish their faces up and things like that to get on the camera and things is fake. Everything is fake. All these women that they're trying to compare to the American Empress, that's all fucking natural, all the way down to my fingernails and in my except for my hair. Okay, I do like to wear hair. That's just what I like to do. Okay, but that's the only thing fake you're gonna find on me. All right, unless I choose to do something. There's nothing wrong with choosing to have something, but you're trying to compare me to all these people. And again, when I'm talking about the Empress energy, this is something that you born and bred to do. This is somebody also that has the sight to be able to see what's going on in the heavens and on earth, the things that are behind the scenes. A high priestess or somebody of that energy can only resonate on a certain level. They can't even get to the level where the fucking Empress is. It's just these people want to be able to take advantage of the Empress energy. They want to capture it and trap it and cage it and be able to come back to it whenever they want to. These are the things that have happened over time in order to bring nations down. These are the things why there is disorder and chaos right now. You have all these people in these positions of power that have all these credentials and nothing is still going right. You understand what I'm saying? They use their laws, which means lies and etymology, in order to manipulate situations. All right. They use mass manipulations and weapons of mass distraction. All right, in order to manipulate situations here. Okay, so again, I would rather be me that says cuss words when I'm in my free time with my particular people that are, again, walking with me, or my associates or friends or my soul siblings. Right. We don't do it all the time, but sometimes I let loose and I let my tongue go. Right. But again, I'm not going to go. I'm going to know that I'm not going to go to church out of respect and curse. I'm not going to curse in front of my parents. If you come to my channel and you hear me doing it, then hey, you just came here. You know what I'm saying? If somebody is sneaking by and looking at something, then hey, whatever. If you don't like it, then go. This is what I do in my spare time for fun with my friends. That's like my parents, trying to come to the clubs or something that I would go to with my friends and then try to tell me how I'm dancing or something like this, or if I'm drinking. Well, I'm of age and I'm at the club. I'm with my friends. What you doing? You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the energy that I'm carrying right now. That I don't care what people think about me. Again, when you address me as an adult and show me respect and tell me what's going on and bring me into whatever it is that I need to act accordingly, I definitely will. I'm very polite when I go into public places and stores and stuff like that. People love talking to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't curse then. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I said, this is YouTube. This is a way to kind of just, show that particular real you to the world. And it's not supposed to be taken so seriously. I can't help if somebody is taking it seriously. If you want to be taken seriously with me, then you know what? Then address me the way that you need to and invite me into the room and I will talk to you, you know what I'm saying, the way that I'm supposed to be talking to you then and there. And you can't come and use my personal, what I'm doing for fun or what I'm doing again. That's like, again, a comedian. All right. So again, when they go into when they go into like a casting call or something like that, I'm pretty sure the person knows their work. They know what they do when they're on screen or when they're doing stand-up comedian, doing a stand-up show or something like this. But then when they go into the interview, I'm pretty sure they're dressed a certain way. I'm pretty sure they talk a certain way. I'm pretty sure they get that portion of them that, again, they're trying to, again, get a job or make a business deal. They're not probably going to go in there and start making jokes, even though they're a comedian. Do you get what I'm saying? Just like when it comes to entertainers or rappers or something like that. They may talk a good game in their music and in their songs, but a lot of times in their life at that particular time, some of these people, especially if we're not talking like B-list, entertainers or like local rappers, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time, when they're going into an interview or they're going to, meet with a record label or something like that, I'm pretty sure they're not going to go in there with none of their rap lyrics. I'm pretty sure they're going to go in there with a suit on or something or dress nicely. And they're going to talk like, you would regularly be talking to somebody because you're there for that particular thing. I mean, it just is what it is. Okay. It just is what it is. I'm pretty sure if someone is doing a part in a movie where they have to act like a baby, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they read the script. They know that they need to act like a baby at some point in time in this movie. But when they come into the interview, I don't think they're going to go talking to the person at the, on the casting couch like a baby. I think they're going to talk like themselves. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay. So people can try to pick and choose and they can do whatever they want to do, but we're going to sit here and talk about what curse means. All right. So again, let me go ahead and put my glasses on. Okay. It says that a curse or curse, okay, is a prayer that evil or harm befall one. Now, these are women that want evil or harm to befall the empress, right? And if the emperor don't pick them, these people want this for the emperor. That's not my energy. All right. You see what I'm saying? This is what in Old English, what the Bible was written in Old English.